Hey, what's up guys, it's Roy here. So today's video is all about ESR. So as you can see here guys, I have a ton of new accessories and cases for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now unfortunately, I do not have a dummy model or even the real phone obviously in my possession yet, but they were kind enough to send these out for review and asked if I would be willing to showcase these new products. So that way, if you are thinking about scooping up an S24 Ultra or just an S24 in general, then at least you kind of have a good understanding of some of the new cases and products that are coming out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's focus on this big first one right here in the middle, the Armor Series kickstand case. All right, so as you can see here, this is a big box, right? Just way bigger than normal phone case boxes, but as you can see here, it does say that it is the Kickstand Armor Series. It's going to roughly cost you around $32.99 or so on Amazon. It does come in black and also a clear version, which this one in particular is the frosted black version, which is the one that I would go for if I was to scoop this up. Now, what's really awesome about it too is that you can see here is that it does actually have quite a bit going on with it. So you got like the lens covers, and then also obviously it's a multi-layer protection case. So yeah, so 360 protection, exceeds military standards, has a really cool back there to show you kind of that ruggedness as well, but also the built-in kickstand. And it is carbon neutral, so it's a carbon neutral product. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out. So super simple unboxing, and then you just kind of slide it out to reveal the case. So inside here it says become a super user, so there's a QR code. So first obviously we got the case here, so we'll go ahead and slide that out. So there's the phone case, which I'm going to put to the side real quick, and let's also see what else comes inside. So we also get the front, which is a screen protector there that does just kind of go built in like so. And just looking at the design of the case, it looks like you might, no, actually, no, I don't think you do need to separate the frame, or you need to separate the frame to actually install it. But sometimes with cases like this, it requires you to actually have to use the screen protector, but it looks like you actually don't. So, which I actually really appreciate, because I prefer the screen over using a built-in screen protector like that. We also get, like I said, the lens covers as well, which is really nice. So that way it looks like it's a super easy install, but you do get like that kind of tempered glass screen protection over the lenses, which is kind of cool. And then of course it comes with some wet wipes and a drying cloth and all that. Like I said, this is the Armor Series. It's a frosted black, which is also one of my favorite stylings of phone cases, but really rugged. I mean, just has these like hardcore bumpers, has a really nice cover where only the lenses are exposed, and it does say camera guard right here. And then this is where our kickstand is, and it's one of those kickstands that does hold its angle very nicely, so you don't have to have it completely extended. But once you get to about that point, that's where it just goes, kind of falls back in. But yeah, I really like that. So then you can do it this way, or you can do it this way if you wanted it to have a little more lean back. Super just rugged phone case here. So very, very nice. And then of course, I don't want to remove this yet because eventually I will get the phone. Okay, so it looks like it does come with the actual frame. I think I already knew that, but we'll go ahead and pop this off real quick, remove the outer shell. So it looks like we do get the actual interior frame here. So if I had the S24 here, so for example, like I have an S22 dummy model here, but just for like purposes of this, you could almost kind of maybe fit this on here. And as you can see, it doesn't match up properly, but that would be the idea, right? You'd have this installed first and then put it on. But if I did, I mean, the cameras just wouldn't match up. But the point is I just wanted to kind of show you that, or you could use this first and then install it. So if you want a screen protector, then you can use this. If you don't, use the frame, install, you're good to go. So yeah, there it is. And let's go ahead and go on to the next one. And here is the hybrid case. Now, this one in particular is very similar to the Armor Series case. What's really awesome is it has MagSafe. So if you are someone who has an iPhone and MagSafe accessories, then that's awesome. A lot of ESR stuff is really focusing on that MagSafe and the Cryo Boost and all that they have. So like as you can see there, it's like this awesome Cryo Boost technology that's a part of that charger there that, you know, boom, goes on and you're good to go. Super strong magnets, 1500 G, so that's super strong there. This one in particular is the clear version of this case, which I was a little bummed because when I saw the picture, I just assumed that it was that one, the black framed one. But unfortunately it is not. It is the clear version. But let's go ahead and, well, let's pop that out, level up your MagSafe, and get this taken out here. And there is the actual phone case. So nothing really to kind of go over too crazy. It's a crystal clear case, white MagSafe rings. Once again, that protection there, so only the lenses are going to be exposed and whatnot. So it does give you a little bit of some extra shield of the camera cutouts. And then there we go, got some clear buttons, clear sides. Does say ESR Tech Made Easier here on the side, and then some holes on the side for a lanyard if you wanted to use that. USB-C cutouts there, and our speaker, and then obviously for your S Pen, you can see that there. But all around, reinforced corners, as you can see there. So just super clear, super lightweight, but you know, it's just like a normal gummy phone case. You know, it's kind of got that flexibility a little bit, but still holds its shape well. So if you had this on, I could tell it's a very lightweight phone case. So yeah, so there is that there. So let's go ahead and jump to the next one. All right, so keeping the theme going with clear cases, this is their Kickstand Boost Series case. So it says here, adjustable on-demand kickstand, military grade protection. And as you can see there, obviously there is a picture of it kind of live in the wild. Yeah, there it is, nothing too crazy. So let's get it open. So as far as the unboxing experience goes, very similar to the other ones. So you're gonna basically pretty much almost get all the exact same stuff. But let's go ahead and slide it open, and there we go. So a little bit more rugged on this one. So definitely doesn't have that crazy flexibility like the other one, but it's still the same as far as like the gummy feeling of a clear phone case. You know, the sides aren't super rugged or anything like that, but reinforced corners once again. A little bit different camera bump design there, as you can see. So this one's more of like that P shape. So it's kind of more just open versus just the individual lens cutout. I would have preferred to seen the other camera bump style, but is what it is. And then we do get this like kind of gray aluminum looking kickstand, which is very stiff. I mean, kind of the same scenario like the other one where you can kind of angle it to a certain degree and it'll hold. So that way, if you wanted to kind of keep it upright a little bit, you can kind of angle it like that, or you can flip it like that if you wanted to, or if you had it just open, you could do it also in portrait mode as well. But when you do it this way, it is going to have a little bit of an angle, as you can see there. But yeah, there is this here. So pretty nice, lightweight once again. So I could tell it's not going to really add a lot of bulk to the actual device if you had it installed. So but yeah, but there that is. On to the next one. And here is the new Flickstand case. Boost series once again, but it says designed for MagSafe. So as you can see, MagSafe rings, a little bit different design. Also has some super strong magnetic connections there. It says it's built to last as far as the flick of the kickstand. It says 3,000 plus uses, military grade standard drop protection, all that good stuff. But this one is the frosted black version, so it's exactly how it looks on the front of the actual box. So let's get this bad boy open, and Same scenario. Let's get all this out. MagSafe. Let's get this taken out here. And there is the phone case. So if I was going to pick any of them, this would be the one I would gravitate probably towards the most, because it's a little bit slimmer, even though it is, you know, a little more rigid. It's not super flexible like the, you know, clear cases, but, you know, you're talking combination of polycarbonate and TPU material. So it's going to be a little more stiffer, but in my opinion, that's what I prefer. I really like the design of the camera protection there. So only having the individual lenses cut out. I like the matte black design of the MagSafe rings there, but how it's just kind of almost a complete circle and kind of stops where the kickstand part is. But I like the design of this as well, because it's different. It's not going across, it's going up and down, and it's going to allow us to have that type of kickstand. So it's going to act the same, has a little bit of force where it feels like it can go fully back, maybe a little bit different, and then it almost feels like that's about where it wants to stop. Because if you had the phone in it, you probably wouldn't be able to do more portrait that way. You would want to have it obviously pushed all the way back so it is in that portrait mode, or once again in the landscape modes if you wanted to do that. So or I guess you could even, you know, do it that way if you wanted to, but that would be a little weird. And then if you looked in the inside, you can see it says Halo Lock, has the ESR branding right there. Reinforced corners once again. So as you can see there, even it looks like it's a little reinforced like the clear ones as well. So not bad at all. Very lightweight once again. So obviously the S24 is going to be a big phone. I mean, gosh, like look at that. That's a big boy. But it's a really good looking case, semi-transparent. So I'm a big fan of frosted black phone cases, like I said earlier, but there, that one is. And then kind of last but not least are these two. Now, since I don't have a phone here to play around with, I'm only just basically going to show you that these are also going to be available for the S24 Ultra as well. So you got a tempered glass screen protector from them. It does come with two of them, and you do see that you have the frame there, so that way it's super easy for installation. And as you can see here too, a very flat square of tempered glass there. So actually, I think I am going to take it out because I am curious to see if it has any kind of curvature to it, because there's been talk about the S24 maybe being more flat versus having a little bit some rounded edges. And as you can see here, it kind of shows the display of like the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner there. So these are usually pretty ultrasonic friendly, but edge-to-edge coverage, supports fingerprint unlock, and easy and quick install. But really, I didn't plan on taking this out, but like I said, there has been talk about it just being a very flat screen. So I am curious if that will kind of shed some light on this for us, if it is going to be very flat. So let's just, gosh, I guess take all this out and look at it real quick. So one thing to point out is it does have black edges, so that is nice. But yeah, it is very flat. So I mean, there is no curvature at all. So yeah, so that just kind of leads me to believe that the S24 is going to be a lot more flatter, because if you can see here on this dummy model that I have of the S22, and even for the S23, it's a little rounded there. So I do think that it might have a little bit more of a boxy style, or at least more flat and then, you know, goes. So I don't know, we'll see. But at least this kind of shows us that from a case manufacturer or a company like ESR, that it's definitely very flat as far as their tempered glass screen protection. So that's just something to point out if you care. And then, like I said, it does also have the ultra tough camera lens protectors. There's only one set in here. So if you get this, it's the Armorite series. It's 110 pounds of impact resistance. And as you can see there in the picture, it's got someone like scratching it with a key. So just showing you the ruggedness of it. So very powerful scratch resistance, as it says here, and maintains the high definition of your photos. So it's not going to affect the integrity of your camera. So if you're doing video or anything like that, it's not going to affect it at all. So there we have it, guys. There are the awesome new cases from ESR for the S24 Ultra. So if you are looking to scoop up the S24 Ultra or any S24 series, I will link these cases down in the description so you can scoop them up. But big thank you once again to ESR for sending these out. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully it helps with your purchase decision if you decide to go with, you know, something like this or their tempered glass screen protectors. But yeah, so there we have it. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless. I'll see you on the next one.